Elo boosting. When some people cannot achieve their desired rank in League of Legends, they often pay for another person to play on their account for them. There has been a long history of elo boosting, the majority of which is usually done by friends who play on each other's accounts. But many pro streamers and pro players have been caught or openly admitted to elo boosting. A lot of people are good enough to reach a high elo, but not good enough to play as a professional player. If you want to make a living playing League of Legends, then elo boosting is a very popular alternative for many. So what is it like to be a full-time elo booster? How fun is it to play League of Legends for a living? What do the hours look like? How do these people feel about elo boosting? And is elo boosting actually a viable career for some? All of these will be answered in this video. This is League of Documentary. This video is sponsored by Summoner's War. Summoner's War is back with a beautiful brand new mobile game called Lost Centuria. Combining real-time strategy with RPG from the same universe as old Summoner's War, Sky Arena, one of the most popular mobile turn-based RPGs for the last 7 years, Centuria offers 8v8 real-time PvP mobile game mode with fun counterattack mechanics that keep the battles fast-paced and unpredictable. Collect iconic monsters from the Summoner's War universe. Different monsters with unique abilities for different combinations and different strategies. My favorite character personally is Soha, because she's a nine-tailed fox that reminds me of a certain you-know-who. Form an alliance with players from around the world and help each other earn more rewards. You can join my alliance today at the DongHuapers. Use my link in the description and sign up today.
Hello DongHuaP, I'm Dopamine, challenger and Garmin from US. I've been boosting consistently since around Season 8, Season 9. I've been challenger since Season 8. And I've done a bit of low elo, low income boosting in like Season 7, Season 6. So I'm on every website, at least every major website who has good marketing, good AdSense management, who's on the first page of Google basically, I'll be on it. Actually, I can't count them all, there's too many, but I would say there's around 10 or 12. So I would wake up, I would play for like 10 hours, eat, play 10 hours, eat, play 10 hours, eat, play 5 hours, sleep. Something like that, like 36 hours cycles. Like, don't sleep for 36 hours, sleep for 12 hours. This for a week, that should be 25 games a day. It's like 50 games in 2 days and then you sleep. So it's like 150 per week. So and it's all League of Legends. That's really unhealthy, but in a normal day, not crazy madness, I play 15, that's like a good day, like a day of honest work. So as a booster, you have a dashboard where you have orders and you can choose to grab them. You have a price on them, so either per win. If you win, if you paid 100 euros for 100 LP, you win a game, you get 17 LP, you get credited 17 euros. Then you can choose to keep playing or drop the order. And if you drop it, it goes back on the dashboard. Another booster can grab it. He can keep playing. If you get paid per division, then you have to finish the whole division and then say, I finished the division, and then you get credited the amount on your balance. If you drop the order with negative progress, meaning like it was D3 to D2, you demoted it to D4, got tilted and dropped it, then you're gonna lose the amount of money you would have gotten if you climbed like the reverse way. Let's say you dropped 50 LP, you lose the money that you'd have gotten if you got those 50 LP back. And then, yeah, some other booster can grab it, and the money you lost goes to him if he finishes. So that's why it's coin flip. That's why I'm saying it's coin flip, because if you have days where you lose more than you win, you're actually losing money on the day. I aim for Diamond 4 and above. I take usually solo queue and duo queue at the same time. Sometimes I take Masters and above. On US UNE, I go up to UNE. It's up to whatever you want. I can even do rank 1 probably. On US, it's I take comfortably up to like 200 LP. I know I'm gonna do it no matter what. And then above 200 LP, I take it. I play a few games. If I'm not feeling it, I drop it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's coin flip when you're too high low. On an AE, it's kind of the same. I go comfortably up to like 300 LP-ish, but on an A it's more coin flip because of the ping. And because of the way this region works, I have 97 MS on NA. I boost a lot of NA because you guys, your region is the most boosted region out there. I'm sorry, but it's true. the amount of shit going on, you don't even begin to realize how much shit is going on. If you're playing in D1, after watching this video, start watching your teammates. Like, I swear 20% of D1 players are boosted. I'm not joking. The main takeaway from this video is this. It's the fact that every website on the first page of Google, I'm there. And I would say that I can see at least 100, 200, hundreds of orders every day. Every day on NA. I've played with every pro in NA on orders. I've played with every streamer. If you have a Rengar in your team in Master Grandmaster and he's not a Rengar player, there's a great chance that Rengar is me. Yeah, I've done win trading in every elo. Sometimes I take a customer, duo customer, and a solo order at the same time, and I win trade on it to like make sure I win. But yeah, a lot of games are win trading. When there's people making weird calls, maybe you should call it out. Well, it makes sense because you're paid to win, but it can happen, you know, everyone has bad days. When I'm hard chilling, around 600 normally. It's like 1k. When I'm playing a bit like more advanced, but not like putting my whole life into it, it's like 1k 5, 2k. And when I'm try-harding, giving all my time that I'm awake to League of Legends, it's like 3k, 3k 5.
Now, 3,000 euros is only about 3,600 USD a month, which doesn't seem like a lot of money to most people. But you have to factor in the country. Dopamine currently lives in France. The average monthly salary of a French person is only about 2,000 euros. EU countries have a lot of socialist programs. A lot of basic things are taxed and then provided to the public. People don't need to earn as much money in order to have a good quality of life. If Dopamine is currently making 50% more than the average salary, then he's in a very secure place financially speaking. This is the biggest thing that people neglect when they think about elo boosting. Elo boosting is a global business. A man in France can boost someone in America, but he's still paid in American dollars. Many countries around the world have poor currencies. Their country's dollar values are nearly worthless on the world stage, but locally they can still purchase basic things like food very cheaply. This is a chart of the average salary in EU countries. As you can see in this chart, in the Eastern European countries, the ones that have suffered under communist rule, have extremely poor salaries as a reflection of their economies. Many people in these countries are willing to do cheap boosting for only $20 a division. They're playing games of League of Legends from anywhere between $2 and $5. And despite that low amount, it's still something they can easily live off of. If you live in Ukraine, the average doctor makes about 200 to 800 US dollars a month. If you do elo boosting on a single challenger promo, you will make roughly the same amount. That means parents in Ukraine currently can reasonably say to their children, stop fucking studying for school and go grind ranked instead. Stop reading books and go watch more DongHuaP videos if you want a good future. This is an Eloboosters dashboard. You can see the rates that each job gives you. If a league game lasts 30 minutes and you only earn around $4 a game, even if you have a 90% win rate, you're still only earning about $6.4 an hour. Most of the cheaper games done in boosting are in gold elo. Gold boosts are very popular because of the division rewards that they give you, and it's something that's easily done by a lot of players diamond it up. But the price of the actual boost is roughly $5.60 a game. So where did the rest of the money for this boosting go? That cut goes to the websites and distributors that connect the boosters with the clients. Most websites take anywhere between a 20 to 60% cut of the original cost of the order. That is a huge amount of money for the work that you do. So why are boosters willing to take it? If there's one thing that I can genuinely praise these guys for, it is the quality of their websites. These websites are beautifully made, amazing animations and graphics, vouchers and testimonials front and center. They take a variety of different payment methods from Visa, American Express, some even taking cryptocurrency, and most impressively, 24/7 customer service. Despite being a black market service, these guys have some of the most professional customer support systems in the entire world. Whereas in other industries, customer support is optional, in this industry, they make it their priority.
I spoke to some admins from websites. I was speaking about the prices, about the cuts. Because sometimes there's orders that sit for a long time. I DM the admins. I'm like, I'm down to do it, but give me a better price. Usually they say fuck off. And this time the guy I started speaking about him like, why do you give like so low cuts? And he was like, well, we spend so much money on SEO that we have to get a big cut. The website is ranked among the top on Google, and in order to be ranked in top, you have to invest a lot in advertising, so you get clicks to be ranked higher in the non-advertising pages. Going on a boosting website is like going to your grocery store and trying to buy some food. You're gonna have like the really good one, the really expensive one, the branded one, the one that everyone buys, the one that your friends know, that you've seen on TV. This one is like something that's sure that you know it's good. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna have a good time. And then you have like the brand from the grocery store itself. It's like really shady, really scuffed with a lot of chemicals in it. You're not really sure if it's meant for you or animals. Well, I'm exaggerating, but that's the same for websites. If you go on the top ones, the ones that are the most expensive, they have challenger boosters. They recruit really tight because they have the best incentives to do this. They can afford to do this because they give the best prices. So the best players are going to go there and focus on this website. But the ones that are cheap give no incentives at all to their boosters. Like, why would I go work on the website that pays me half as much when I can afford to just work on the one that pays me double? So yeah, you're going to get less quality, obviously.
So I am Feint. I am the CEO of Feint Boosting, which is a company that provides League of Legends boosting and coaching services. I started as a private booster. Right now we only operate through Discord. We have a website under develop. We are a pretty big company already, only from Discord. We have almost 100 boosters. We had at least a few thousands of customers. We provide everything from boosting to coaching.
Feint's Discord server doesn't require any sort of Google ads to run on, so he generally gives a bigger cut to his boosters. Even then, many Eloboosters are unhappy with having someone take a cut of their earnings, so many of them try to do freelance boosting where they find their own clients to be able to boost. While they don't have a middleman that's taking a cut for every job that they do, the freelancers have to effectively do their own advertising and building their own brand and trust between the clients to be able to create stable relationships. These websites not only have to make sure that the client is happy, they also have to make sure that the employees are happy. Many of these sites provide loyalty points to any boosters who does a good job on their orders. If certain boosters are performing better or quicker than others, they are able to receive a better cut or credits on their next payment.
The competition is huge, right? There are plenty of websites, hundreds of people that you heard of and hundreds of others that you didn't hear of. So how do you fit yourself in it? So you have to be different. You have to work for it. You have to believe in what you do and give yourself into it. If you are good at what you're doing, the money will be good, okay? That's a concept in life. When people think about boosting, they think about it as like very straightforward. Challenger logs into my account, he ranks it up, and goes next. That's not gonna work. I focus on the experience. I focus on providing support to my clients. Like 24/7, they can talk to me personally, update me on their progress and how they are doing. I help them learn as well, fulfill their goals. It's not only the boosting, it's everything that comes with it. A guy comes and says, I'm gold and I want to be plat. Often people want to get duo boosting. They play with a very high elo player and climb together with him, right? And then you add all the things around it. Me, as the owner, talk to him personally, daily. Ask him about his experience, how I can add more things. Sometimes I even give them coaching. Tell them, okay, after the service, so you can adapt yourself to the new elo that you're in, let's give you a free coaching session with my challenger coach that will help you adapt to platinum now. You make sure that the booster is not only gonna climb with him, is also going to contact with him, to communicate, to help him, to be nice. You don't want him to flame in the game, right? When you think of high players, a lot of them are toxic. Not my boosters. My boosters have to be kind and make the client happy. I give them guidelines, like don't flame, don't do the obvious things, don't try to sell them your own services and stuff like this. Sometimes I even play with the booster or trial him. I tell him, okay, you play with him, let's see how you do, and then I just fix mistakes. I don't want him to flame in chat. Sometimes booster flame others, but they are kind to the client, and it doesn't work. You have to be nice to everyone. to all 10 people in the game.
I've interviewed dozens of boosters from all different countries and different levels of boosting. I asked them all the same questions. I got similar but different answers for every question I asked, all except one. Do you guys actually enjoy boosting? Almost all of them said no.
That's actually something I've noticed with a lot of my booster friends. None of them actually want to boost. Like, it's not an enjoyable job long term. You're not sure to get paid every day. You get really stressed because it doubles the pressure or even more in league games. It's not that fun to play when you're playing for money because you're not playing to play well, you're playing to win, which is a really bad mentality. In my opinion, the best way to climb and to get enjoyment from League of Legends is play to perform. You just mute everyone and you play out of your mind every game. When you're 1v9, you put yourself a clip of, like, I don't know, whatever anime you're into, of like the epic fight, and you see yourself as the protagonist, because those games are the ones that are enjoyable. But when you're boosting, those games are the least enjoyable because those are the ones with the most pressure. You have something to gain in the end. And the way I climbed personally, the way I improved, the way I started to understand the game is detaching myself from the immediate gain of like LP and trying to see the bigger picture. But with boosting, you can't see the bigger picture. So yeah, I want to get out of it ASAP.
You can imagine this job is not very easy. You are playing for a living, it sounds nice, but when you do it every day, you have to stay professional, you have to play not for fun, but to win every single game, you have to focus, and then sometimes it's not even up to you and you lose anyways, so it can get stressful and then it brings problems. Do my best to treat them just as much as I treat my clients. I give them my full support, I talk to them daily, I give them positive reviews, compliments, try to help them revive, give them breaks. Even sometimes I loan money to people, I even help them financially, and then I know that they will come back and work for it back. So it's really like a community. So yeah, there are problems mentally, but like just as much as a job is stressful with your boss and working hard, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it. Like, I'm not trying to flex it, being like I'm an Elobooster or whatever. That's okay, except when I'm tilted. If there wasn't no money in it, I wouldn't boost. I do it because it's a job that allows me to have really flexible hours. I can work whenever I want. That gives a good pay for my age. I'm 22. I'm a student, and you can have a job that pays more than a student job and that allows you to work whenever you want. The work you do is something you usually enjoy, then yeah, you're gonna do it, obviously.
I love League of Legends. I've been playing it for at least 7 years, and after so much time, and you know that this is what you like doing, that's your passion, that's what you want to make a living, and not just play it for fun. After 7 years, you want to actually be able to profit from it, maybe as a streamer, maybe as a pro player, but not a lot of people can do it. So boosting is the easier way to get into.
China has over 100 million people who plays League of Legends. That's more than the rest of the world combined. Cheating is not only common in Chinese culture, it's expected. Here is one of my favorite Chinese proverbs. If you don't cheat, you're a loser.
In NA, there's a big community of Asian people that tend to be kind of rich, and in their community, League of Legends is really central, and they really like to flex with their rank. So I know for a fact that there's a lot of boosting being bought by this community, and for really good prices as well, because they want quality from top players, they want people that are not gonna talk about them, and it's private boosting as well. It goes through WeChat most of the time. China plays a big role in boosting on NA, at least.
So when it comes to League of Legends, it's not too surprising to think that China is one of the biggest cheaters of them all. In Riot's dev blog about hacking, they said, quote, "China's cheating landscape plays on the Inferno difficulty." So the Chinese are basically whales then?
Yeah, they're whales, literally whales. It's like the whales from microtransaction on mobile games, but for boosting.
You should probably start learning Mandarin then. It would be pretty profitable, right?
Oh yeah, it fucking would. I swear it would. You become a fisherman.
I call them fat clients or fat fish or something like this. A nickname that I call them with my boosters. Like, hey, look, there's a fat fish here. you should work extra hard for this one. It's very rare. Like usually people, I'm bronze. I know that I can get silver, so I will get silver, right? So they don't go too much. But then the Chinese whales are going like, I'm gold right now. I want to be challenger. Take $2,000, and like, they believe in you. They just give you a lot of money and they want to see you work.
There's multiple types of customers. There's the guy that is silver, doesn't want to get banned, and wants to go diamond. He's gonna buy duo queue and he's gonna make you fucking struggle. There's the guy that is silver, but he knows he could climb solo to gold, but he doesn't wanna do a Tyler 1 and spend 500 games to gain one division. He wants to perform a bit, but have a good teammate every game, so he buys boosting, duo queue. Generally speaking, he's pretty nice. He follows your calls. He's trying to improve. That's my favorite customer. And then you have the guy that's smurfing. It's boring for him to smurf solo, so he buys duo boost, and you just smurf with him. This is like the most free. Financially speaking, you have the guy that just wants end of season rewards. He's gonna buy once, he's gonna leave. You have the guy that buys every time he demotes. And then you have the big whale that is gonna buy to Grandmaster and then pay you every day so he doesn't decay. That's the kind of customer I'm trying to reach personally. I've had people that paid me to play with their friends, pretending I'm them. I've had people pay me to stream for their friends from their own Discord, pretending I'm them. The most crazy shit I've done is I had someone, actually it happened multiple times, that's the worst part. I've had someone paying me. I hopped on their Discord, called their friends, streamed for them, and I set up voice meter in a way where that person could hear their friends and their friends could hear that person, so it's as if that person was on Discord with their friends. I charged a lot for that. There's a lot of creative ways of increasing the price of the order, but in the end, like, it's really specific stuff that not a lot of people do, and people are willing to pay a premium for that for sure.
So, what has Riot done about boosting? In the past, Riot has made serious attempts to curb and reduce the amount of boosting and win trading in the game. In the early days, it was pretty easy to detect boosters. Simple things like swapped summoner spells or different champions being played on the user's accounts were common ways of being able to figure out if someone was getting boosted. But boosters have evolved over the seasons and become smarter. Nowadays, boosting websites have you enter your summoner spell settings as a base reference in order to find another booster that plays on those same settings. Many websites also have their boosters play with VPNs in order to hide themselves. In Riot's last update about cheating and hacking, they said, quote, "We're supposed to leave this section out like my GPA on a resume, but that they had to almost completely deprioritize the automated boosting and smurfing detection system in order to compensate for the development of Vanguard and its accompanying features." Vanguard is essentially a security system designed by Riot to try and maintain competitive integrity throughout all of its games. It's something that already exists in the League of Legends client and works with all of Riot's other games such as Valorant. Whether or not the future tools of Vanguard will be effective against the problems of elo boosting and win trading remains to be seen.
They are effectively supporting elo boosting with bad decisions of balancing, and like even if they want to or not, they are not doing anything against it. As time goes, it only gets more comfortable for boosters. I don't think they are doing anything against it. It's very, very rare. I'm doing it for over a year, and I've never seen a single guy gets banned from boosting. None of my clients and none of anyone that I heard of. Super rare to hear if someone gets banned for boosting. You get banned only for flaming or for cheating and stuff like this, but boosting is super rare to the point I believe it's 0%, because I haven't seen it yet. But yes, we do use VPNs just to make sure. We use an application that Riot actually approved, which is called offline mode. Like the Steve appear offline. People in your friend list can't see you play. And we also use like a little tricks that you don't even think of. Like if a client plays with flash on F or flash on D, then we're gonna keep it that way. Even if the booster is used to the other way, he's just gonna keep it flash on D or on F, just like the client, and make sure that nothing looks out of the ordinary. So we take the extra steps of safety, but even if you don't do it, and I know a lot of people that don't, nothing happens.
I don't use a VPN. If there's orders with VPN, I don't take them. because I know Riot doesn't really care. Like, the ban rate is so low on boosting, like really, really low. I don't think they're useful, because if Riot really cared, they would see that the IP changed anyways. If Riot cared even more, they would see that it's a VPN IP, and they would be already asking questions. But I guess if, yeah, it's a French account playing on NA, it's a bit weird, but if it's in Europe, it doesn't really matter that much. I don't think VPNs change anything, personally. It's just an option to add extra price on it. I think I've done hundreds of orders, if not a thousand, and I don't think anyone got banned. Like, Riot isn't taking any action against boosting.
If you could say something to Riot, what would you say?
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job at not, at supporting boosting. What can I say? They're not really doing anything against it, so don't change. You're doing a great job.
Okay, so here's my last question. Do you want me to credit you in this video?
Oh yeah. If you can credit me, that would be sick. Like,
Okay,
I wanna
here's the thing. All right, let me say.
Tell me.
I need to be honest with you, okay? Because everybody else did not want to be credited in the video. A lot of other people talked to me, but no one else really wanted to have their name in the video, because it's a public video. It's about elo boosting, right? I obviously am not endorsing elo boosting because, like, two reasons. One, I don't even believe in that shit. I'm happy you guys are making money, but I think it's very damaging to the game. I don't think it's good for the game whatsoever.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I know for a fucking fact that Riot is watching these videos, because I know they watch my videos because I've talked to them. So shout out to Riot's media team. And I know for a fucking fact that
that's like the coin flip. Do I get credited?
There is a chance.
But get fucked by Riot, or
there's a chance of that.
Okay, can I say something to Riot?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, so Riot. Okay, Riot. I want to say that I know what I'm doing is not good, but I'm also trying to, like, I'm being open about it, because the situation itself, like, isn't helping. Like, oh no, that's shit. Wait, I need to do it again. I need to write a script. This is for Riot.
Dude, okay, here's the thing. Okay, don't fucking bullshit them. Don't try to lie to them. They're not gonna buy whatever bullshit you try to sell them. Okay, just be honest about your situation. Just be honest and genuine. Okay, because that's the only way that it's gonna work, and that's the only thing you can do. Okay, so just do that.
For everyone watching, sometimes I might sound like an asshole, but I really realize the impact of boosting on the ladder and everything. I'm not saying you should buy boosting. Don't buy boosting, because I know a lot of people might watch this and be like, "Hey, boosting is interesting. I might give it a try." But don't buy boosting. If you want to buy stuff, buy coaching. For me, that's what you should buy if you buy boosting. Coaching really works if you get a good coach. A League of Legends coach is like everything. It's like a sports coach. It's like a psychologist. It's like a guitar coach. There's shitty coaches and there's really good people who they're teachers, but apply to League of Legends. And that's what you should get. Never get boosting, guys. It's not worth it. You're gonna get down. I'm really sad that not a lot of websites push that. If you really want to try league services, try coaching. And okay, if coaching doesn't work, then give it up. No, but what I want to say basically is I'm trying to be open about it, because I know the whole boosting thing is not really good. I would really like Riot to make changes. If you credit me, and the Twitch pops off, I'm done with boosting. I'm not doing it because I'm greedy or anything. I just wanna survive, man. I don't hate League of Legends that much. I just don't see myself tanking the pressure for too long. It's convenient when you're a student, right? You don't have kids, you don't have a wife, you don't really care. You can play League for 10 hours. If you lose all your games in the next 5 hours, you can make up for it in the next 5. But imagine you're 27, you have a family, it's not a reliable source of income, you have to put in a lot of hours sometimes. It's not really good for your mental. But I would love to just stream. Also, streaming League of Legends when you play on your main, you don't give a fuck. It's not stressful. You don't have, it's not the same amount of pressure, because you don't care about winning or losing. So I could do this for way longer than just boost, When you play gold, it's easier to win, so you don't get as tilted. But when you play diamond, there's only so many games you play before going mental boom and needing to take a month off. For me, in 10 years, what I want to do is, I was in engineering school, I realized I didn't like it, and I dropped out. Like this year, I dropped out. So that's why this year I was focusing more on League of Legends. Next year I want to go in sound engineering and work on like music and stuff. My dream, I don't know if it's gonna work out, but my dream is to be a producer. I produce a lot of music actually. Shout out to my album. And yeah, that would be my dream, but I don't know if it's gonna work out in 10 years. So if I have Twitch, yeah, I'm down to stop. If Riot forgives me for my past sins, for my honesty, please Riot. That's really coin flip like right there. Because no one has done this before, like openly coming out and telling like all the shady stuff.